Hello my marvellous sausages, this is week 2 of the 0 hour mission, and in this video we're going to be looking at the second set of puzzles so you can get your Virmana Junker Ship and also unlock the Intrinsics on the Outbreak Perfected as well. Plus we're going to have a quick look at where the legend switches are, you know, the switches to unlock the catalyst in the legend version of the mission 2. But first off we're going to look at the normal level run where we can unlock the second weekly puzzle. Now I won't give you a complete run through in this video because I'm going to be doing them weekly, and then I've decided at the end I'm going to do a video with everything compressed into one video because it's a really handy one-stop shop. But for this week's, you need to fight your way through the normal mission level until you get to the part which is like the spaceport really. You know, there's a ship down on the left. This is the bit you'd probably recognise if you're doing Legend, you go off in a different way. But this way you want to jump down and it's the same kind of puzzle start as it was last week. You're looking to shoot a certain amount of symbols in a particular order. So just for identification, look, you can see it's called the Covert passage, and then you just need to jump down. Oh yes, and don't forget you need your Outbreak Perfected in order to shoot the symbols. That's the only gun that works. Right, here we go. Symbols again this week, and they're located around this area this time, which is the old no, it's not an airfield, it's like a spaceport, I suppose, but anyway. So it's the same doodah, so we need to just activate the console, which is hidden in this little cubby hole here, and then we've only got 40 odd seconds to get them all, so I'm going to leg it. This is the second time I tried that. Didn't even look at the bloody symbol. Right, so it's that one there, and they all seem to be in the same place. There we are. Yeah, so it's not that one there, look. It's the one just up the top, because I was farting around so much last time. So we got our next one is up here. So we need to shoot that one, like that. There we go. Jump down, and then go and have a look and see what the next symbol is there. We've only got 30 seconds. We know it's that one there. There's the red one there, so we know it's that one there. But now, because there's only 3 symbols by dint of elimination, we know we can just shoot this last one, which is up here. 12 seconds to go. Let's just get up. There it is, just on the side, look. So we'll come over here, and that's the last one. And then that should release the switch for us. They are sequence accepted. That'll release the switches for us in the room just before the boss room. So we're going to pop to the boss room now, and I'll show you exactly what to do there. Right, so here we are in the Vanguard Vault, and we do have the map on the wall here. Now remember, the route for the fire floor changes dependent on the burn. So what have we got for our burn today? We've got a void burn, so that means that's the map right there. I'll put on the screen here what maps they are so you can follow them for each one depending on when you're doing it. But if you go over to, I'll make a link at the bottom in the description to JP Deathblade, who's got the links on a Twitter feed. They're very, very useful. Well done, JP, that's bloody marvellous. But what we're going to do here now is I'm going to go and do this. Now see if I can remember it. So it's up, oh god, here we go. And then I'm going to show you the puzzle bits. So we'll just go through this here, yes. There, over there. Wrong one! See, it's all well and good looking at a map, but implementing it on the bloody floor is another thing. It's up 3. And it's over 3, it's down 2, and then it's over all the way to the end, and then all the way up to the last but 1, and then over all the way to the other end, and then up here, and then that's it. There we go. And then we can switch the floor off there for your chums who are following you behind. Now then, we've done that first set of the puzzles, so this is for the ship and for the extra intrinsics, okay? So remember last week we had a look at the board. We've done the square this week. Now this we're going to be doing the diamond room, okay? Which is this one here, I believe. Is this our diamond room? Or is it this one here? No, it's this one here. That's the diamond room. Do beg your pardon. So, yes. So the diamond room, we need to show you which ones we need to actually activate in order. Yeah, sorry. So that one's offline, which is that one. This one is the diamond room that we're doing. So here's a list under the diamonds. So we've got, what have we got? We've got the console on the right. Now, it's always as you look at the room on the map. Okay, so it's going to be that console, and that console there. Can you see? So it's the console on the right as you look at the room, the one facing you, and the one on the other side. And then we're going to come out and do the ones down here. So let me just remember what it is. Yes, good, that's it, I remember. So run up to the room on the end, and the first button you need to press is this one here. Because remember, out there, it's as you look at it this way, okay? The next one then is this one. And then the third one isn't there, but it's actually up there, look, on top of the pillar. So you kind of got to do it from above. Can we do it? There we are. We'll just activate that one. That's great. So that's those 3 done there. So we'll run back into the room now, and we'll have a little look at the others that we've got to do. So we've got then 2 red ones. So we've got the one in the bottom right, which is that one, and one in the middle right, which is that one. Okay, so we'll do bottom right and middle right. So bottom right is over here, which is that one, and then we said middle right, didn't we? Which is this one here. Just check. Yeah, there we are. That's middle right. And then the last one was one of the outlined arrows, which means it's back in the diamond console room. And it's the one basically up there, the one that we haven't done. It's that one there. So the red ones mean out here, the black one means inside here. So let's go and do the last one. So we did, just going to show you, we've done that one, we've done that one, we've done this one, and the final one is this one here. And this should be it, touch wood. There we go, excellent. So we've got the corruption spreads 3, and we've got a second bit of our ship schematics there for our Virmana Junker. Now, you don't have to complete this now if you don't want to, but what I'm going to be doing next is jumping into the legend version to show you where the legendary switches are. I'm going to do last week's and this week's because it's nice and quick to show you both. Now, I'd advise you to do a run where you're flicking the switches first, because you can lose a lot of time jumping around or making mistakes or dying. And then if you're going for the completion, do that on a separate run so you don't have to worry about any switches. So first of all, don't forget to pick up the mission from Ada 1, because I didn't, and I was halfway through the legend run and I couldn't flick the switches like a complete idiot. So make sure you come here to Ada 1 and grab it. What an idiot. There we are. Anyway, Refine 2, thanks very much. Defeat Fallen in the Exodus Garden 2A Lost Sector. So it's telling us to go there anyway. So let's grab our Refined and pop to the Exodus 2A. This is simple pimple. You're not going to have any trouble doing this. You want to go to the old Cosmodrome, and you want to go into this particular landing zone, and that's the Lost Sector there. So that's all those turnips killed. What we want to do now then is go into the 0-hour exotic mission and pick everyone's favourite, the leg end version. Now, if you're struggling with this, I'd recommend just doing the switchety flickety thing and then go in and complete it on a separate run. But of course, it's entirely up to you. Now, I'm just going to show you the legend route from here, from the Covert passage. So what we need to do is take the legend way here, which is through the little vent bit here, drop down, and there's lots of other ways you can go around here. But for me personally, my favourite is to go through this way here. Come on, open up. There we are, that's great. You want to take a left, and we're going to drop straight down onto the gantry, because you need to open the hatch of the missile cover, okay, in order to get down there. So we'll jump down here onto the gantry. We'll float down gently here. Remember to take out the gits, because they're very annoying. Oh, look at that, look. Come on, bugger off. It's terrible. They really are quite tricky to get down here, these fellows. I'm just going to jump down here and take him out from this way. I think it'd be a lot easier. There we are. Good. He's dead. Right, so we're on the gantry here. So now then, the switch you need to flick is there. That's your good little foundry point or focus point. First of all, we need to open the silos. So we need to go here into this little corner here. Okay. Flick that switch there, and that's going to open the silo. Now, if you were running the last week's switches, you'd flick that switch, and then you'd have to go this way and flick the other switch within the 30-second timer, but I've already done that, so you don't have to worry about it. But this is the way we need to go to the second set of switches. It happens to be the same way as the first set of switches as well. So we're just up there. There's the missile silo that we've opened, so just land on that there. And we're going to jump up here next. We should have our ghost fizz in. There we go, lovely. Up again, push in, so make sure you land on the little shelves on the way up, and again as well, and we're in, and that will be the second switch then that you need to flick. Now, this is the way you need to go to this week's set of switches for the Outbreak Refined Part 2. So there we are, we're just from here. Now, going to cut to me in the past doing this bit. Now, in this room here, we've got to go and shoot a switch right up the back there, although you don't really have to if you don't want to, but it makes things a lot easier. So I'll show you how to do that here first. We're going to have some fallen as we go as well, and there's a fallen captain right up the end, so you want to be careful who you're kicking in. There we are, thank you very much, that guy's dead. I'm gonna have another one here, and I've nearly bugled it then, look, but that's it, he's at it. And then we've got one more down the end, but I don't know. Oh, there we are. I always forget how far away they are, so let's just jump in here. That's good. Kill this idiot. Kill him quick. That was good. And I'm gonna pop my rift there, reload, and then we're going to kill. There we are. We can see there's like a little captain here. on the side. Oh, there we are. Good, he's jumped off. Good, nobody liked him anyway. Oh, there we are. Good. So, this is the switch we can flick, which makes this entire bit a little bit easier. You don't have to do it. It's not part of it, but it's easier if you're in here with the fire team because you're going to bring... Eventually, there we go. It brings these little platforms across, look. So we're going to make our way down here now. Oh, hell, hang on. I went the wrong way then. Make our way down here. Just take your time on the platforms. Don't, you know... Don't plummet to your death. And where death knell is there, that's where the switch is. So it's like the second little nook and cranny up. So jump down here and you can just see the switch there. Flick that one. That's the first switch done. You've got 30 seconds then to get to the one at the end. Try not to panic too much, like I'm kind of almost doing here. There we are. Just manage that. Land on this one here. 20 seconds to go. We should do fine because it's not far. It's through this little bit of venting. Let's go through here. 12, 10, but it's not far. Red pipes and the other side. And cha-ching. There we go. There it is. Bang. And that should give us the second step then, where you have to complete this on Legend. Now, what we're doing is, because I find this Legend version a little bit annoying and difficult to do with the timing, we're going to try and do it on our final week so we can get all of these catalysts unlocked in one go. That means you only have to run it once, which is something that is probably more desirable for you if you don't feel like putting yourself through the agony all the time. So there we go. There is the second set of catalyst switches. Let me know in the comments how you're finding this Legend version, whether you're going to do them every week, or you're going to wait for it at the end and do them all in one go. And any shortcut tips you might have, I'm looking to amass as much information about that as possible, so when we get to finally doing it, we can give ourselves enough time in the boss room. And I just want to give a massive thanks and shout out again to DK and Scribble for helping me through the more difficult parts, or indeed all of it. Thank you, folks, for your help is always very much appreciated. And don't forget, if you like the vid, a like and subscribe would be utterly fantastic. And I shall see you all again very soon. Sausage hurt.